Send me away via subspace. Beam me a message from home. Cast me a hello in hollow. Tell me I'm not all alone. The corridors are narrow and the rations miss the mark as we fly like Xeno's arrow past the sparkles in the dark. I think of home and what I miss is picnics in the park. Oh, send me away via subspace. Tap me a line or two, because though we grow distantly, relativistically, I'm coming home to you. Who's the guy who can conquer death? That's JoeHills. He plays for Nashville when he plays Minecraft. That's JoeHills. That's JoeHills.
Howdy, y'all. JoeHills here, recording as I was doing, Nashville, Tennessee. Welcome to everyone in the chat around the world, around Twitch, around YouTube, and around Mixer.com/Joe. Welcome, Ethan, no last name, Haruni Bro, Andrew Choi, Verpitas, as well as Texan Gaming. Welcome one, welcome all. Welcome Monta DeRay. Glad to have you as well here today. Now, I'm kind of thinking, welcome Robert O'Pree, welcome Ian K5000, and Bro, hello. Let's see, what do we want to do today? Because what we have learned is stuff needs to get done soon before the 1.13 update arrives. Because we know that Minecraft is changing quickly. We've got a world to see. Can't let it pass by. Hey, Alan Animal, welcome. Welcome the Joe Show. Welcome Cave Spider. Glad to have you as well. Okay. So, here's what I'm thinking. Maybe we should be doing some last-minute building of just the little pieces that are going to go in here. We've got a tool and armor building that needs to go in. We've got a future lumber supply. We've got a future redstone supply. Present medical supply. I don't know what that joke even meant. Okay. Thank you, Andrew Choi, for the compliment. I do try. Okay, so just kind of eyeballing this. We're going to need some different materials for anything we could build today. Now, I don't really have a solid established palette for this area. I kind of started off with some glass from my greenhouse here. We've got cobble here, we got powder there. Nether brick here. I really just kind of have been making this up as I go. But I'm running out of time. So, enjoy your pizza, Texan. Okay. So we've got spruce wood. We've got very little acacia wood. We basically only have spruce wood. So if we wanted to do this fancy like, we probably need to gather some other types of wood before too long. Arctic Blast, welcome. I should go to Mumbo's base tonight. Yeah. We are running out of time because the Hermitcraft server is going to update soon. We don't have a set date yet, but it is going to happen. And so everybody needs to kind of start wrapping up their projects. And I don't know if you noticed, but I got a ton of projects that are not wrapped up. So, here's what I think we're going to do. Okay, good. There goes the tweet. For everybody who likes to follow along at home, but hasn't gotten a tweet yet, now they will have a tweet. Also, welcome Sure Guy. And I'm not sure how long I'm going to be streaming tonight. Welcome Technically Blue from Woodbridge, Virginia. Glad to have you. Okay, I think I need to dump a bunch of these garbage blocks first. So let's do that real quick. Okay, garbage blocks down here. We gotta get rid of some of the blocks occasionally. So you see. We got a little bit of coal ore, a little bit of cobblestone, andesite, diorite. Gold ore we probably actually want to cook somewhere. This is so unorganized. Dang it. Okay. We've just got quartz pillars here for our map room, which I'm pretty sure this map is kind of pretty generally out of date, but whatever. It's good enough. Can I shout out Sacramento, California? I'm not sure. I don't think I know anybody from Sacramento, California. So let's see. How do we want to start this episode? Let's go ahead. Climb up here back on top of this tree. Alrighty. Let us turn the face cam off. So the way this works, guys who have never been here before, is, well, okay. Robert Dupree, you are asking about the new season. Basically, I'm going to get into that once I start the recording. So, welcome, Smiles a Lot. Glad to have you. Alrighty, so Logitech cam off, start recording. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. The world is full of wonders. The Minecraft world, especially, is full of wonders. You know, I love flying around here and looking at this wondrous pig, or these wondrous fields, or if we fly over this wondrous forest, I think that we will wondrously feel shocked and or awed by the wondrous sight of the incredible spire of the hellscapish night that Tango Tech has devised. Look at this. Tango's been working on this a good long time, and what can I say? It's really come together. You know, I say that about like every project in Minecraft. Well, you know, I think this is really coming together. But yeah, this Tango Spire here pretty much really did. It has really come together. And I'm impressed by it. And I wanted to go a little bit out this way toward the sun. Not into the sun, because we will be done, well done, if we burn... Oh, what is this? Wait, is this... Oh my goodness. Is this the mutant landscape that Scar's been working on by the portal here? Goodness gracious alive times with Scar. This is an incredible portal entrance. Oh, these... Look at how these trees whip around. I don't know if you can see it, but there it is. There's one. They're like growing toward the center, as though its ethereal light is allowing the breakdown via chloroplast of, what is it? How does it work? It takes carbon dioxide in, as well as water, and carbon dioxide is CO2, and water is H2O. So you've got 1 carbon, 2 oxygen, plus the 2 hydrogen, plus the 3rd oxygen from the... Yeah, so anyway, basically, what chloroplasts do is they take sunlight, or they use sunlight as a power source to split hydrogen and oxygen? Is that possibly correct? Could that be right? In order to then split the No, they split the carbon and oxygen and the carbon dioxide. Okay, guys, we're way off track here. I was trying to, like, do an intro to this video, and I'm realizing I need to pull my botany book on photosynthesis. So, where is it? Oh no, did I lose my botany book on photosynthesis? Time skip! Huh. Where did that go? Where could that? Where would it have gone? Huh. Okay, well that's bad. Okay, well, I can't find my botany textbook, but I do have my notes from botany class, and somewhere in here, I probably have something about this. Okay, let's see. Stromatolites, heterotrophs, autotrophs, biosphere. Okay. Photosynthesis typically involves splitting H2O and releasing H2 as free oxygen molecules. So there we go. Okay, photosynthesis does involve splitting H2O. And I'm guessing that the sugar generated from the CO2 is helpful somehow. Because I know you... I don't know. I don't have detailed notes on photosynthesis. Or do I? Do I have those later? No, but I do know that plasmodesmata are direct connections between cells. That could be helpful later. Let's see, proteins, enzymes, ATP, terpenoids, phenolics, lignins, tannins, cell theory, nucleus, chromatoplasts, chloroplasts. Okay, so chloroplasts. They're chlorophyll and carotenoid pigments with a complex structure that use stacks of disc-like thycaloids. Apparently, granothycaloids are interconnected by stromathycaloids, and they are a set of semi-autonomous organelles that are the site of photosynthesis. And they also synthesize amino and fatty acids. So, yeah. I feel like we've gone really off the rails so far this episode, but that's what you get when you let your heart win. Or when you let me talk. Shouldn't have let me talk. Press the stop button now. Turn back and never return. Never return, I say. Oh, dang it. It's too late. You smacked into that wall with me. Okay, so here's what we're doing. We are building a future. And when you ask, like, Joe, what does the future look like? Is the future big? Is the future small? Is the future wide? Is the future tall? I don't know if I like the future at all. Joe, is the future safe? Joe, must the future face the unknown? No. We must face the unknown. And I'll tell you something. It's really hard to shoot skeletons when they are all the way up there. But you know what? I'm still doing it. So if I can shoot skeletons all the way up there, I can probably face the future too. So here's the face that I have for you. It's a smile. Because after a while, every so often, we have to start reevaluating what to do with the server. And with this update aquatic imminent, we have been thinking much about it. And sooner or later, there's no date set yet, we do plan to reset. Yet, that isn't the end of everything here. It's the end of the moment where I appear to make changes to this land. And then it's downloadable and into your hands. So what I want to do before you download this is to improve it so that when you do, you have the opportunity to appreciate it in its fullest possible grandeur. You know? Sometime in the next month or two, this is all going to be yours. And it's been wonderful getting here alongside of you, watching my videos. Whoa, dang it, scary horse. No scaring me. Anyway, it's been wonderful doing all this with you and making all these cool structures all around here together. But as proud as I am of some of these, there are others that still... What? I joined the 5 Clay Club. That means you collected 5 clay. Oh my goodness. I didn't even realize I was picking up clay when I walked over that. That is so exciting. I'm gonna yell. Woo! Anyway, so that was not intentional. Sometimes we just stumble into greatness. Or some of us do. If you generally point yourself on the right life trajectory, even though people might strike at thee, you will still stumble and you may yet fall. But if you kindly find yourself carrying yourself as tall as you can as you move forward with whatever locomotion is left in your body, in your heart, in your soul, you might find that you stumble across certain lines that you're applauded for. So I'm going to take a bow now for entering the 5K Club. Even though I have no idea how that happens, or I think it's something with a computer. Okay, where was I? Server. It is going to be yours. You guys are going to have the opportunity to download this world sometime in the next month or two when we reset everything to start a new Hermitcraft adventure. And you guys know this. This happens every few years, or every 12 to 18 months or so. So this shouldn't be a big surprise that we're about time to do that. I know other people have made reference to this in their videos, that everything's kind of wrapping up and drawing to a close. But this little city here, this was supposed to be my storage area, and I realized I never actually built it. I just left a bunch of random chests on the ground and said, oh, yeah, I'll get to that later. And the thing about later is it's a lot like tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow, and it just never really comes. And so what we're going to do is we are going to build a better city here today. You know, we are going to take the power that we really always had. We always had the ability to improve this, but we are going to seize the means of improvement and the responsibility for those means. On average, we will do better than we did before at improving this part of the town. And part of that starts with the unglamorous work of chopping down a tree. Sometimes, if you want to build a city, you got to start with a little bit of lumber. Other times, you start with a large amount of steel. Other times, I don't know, you have insufficient funds to build that. But that's okay, because everybody in their own way will build the community that they want to be a part of. Or they won't, and they will suffer for letting other people's civic participation overshadow their own. But you know what? We're not here to be overshadowed. No, that's why we chopped down this tree, so it couldn't shadow over us. Although we didn't chop down all this tree. And these ender pearls are more effective than snowballs when you're trying to jump on top of something. I don't even know if I can jump on top of that. No, that wasn't as good. What about that one? Was that one close? Dang it! Neither one was sufficiently close. Okay, well, on the plus side, we are getting some saplings from that tree, which is always a good start. Boom. There we go. Now, I'm stuck in some sort of thing. Dang it, rain. Well, without a roof over our head, this building project's going to be even more miserable. Now, you might say, Joe, have you spent a lot of time thinking about how you want to enclose these buildings? Like, you've had months and months now, so surely you are certain that you want the lumber supply to have a certain build palette. And I'm like, ha ha ha, ho ho, what? I'm not Santa? No, no, I don't even know what a build palette is. How could I know that? And then you were like, Joe, that was a bad Santa voice. Don't do that. So then I stopped doing that voice, and I just kind of built literally whatever I could with the tree I just chopped down, which I'm starting to run out of the wood from that tree. So we're going to take some of that, and we're going to make a nice little thing here. Boom. Look at this. Arguably, we could have literally constructed this building at any time. That is a very safe argument that any one of you could make. So let's go ahead and take some of these spruce wood planks and make a little door here. Oh, 6 doors. That's the proper amount. So then we'll just put these here like so. And I don't know, man. Maybe let's put some windows in this. Yeah, windows seem good. So we are going to run through here. I'm pretty sure. There we go. We got some glass panes. Now, the thing about glass panes is they don't meet up with doors especially well. So we're going to use glass blocks. Let's just put glass blocks in here. You know, sometimes the world is simpler than it needs to be. Like, you might say, Joe, why are you just making this all glass when you could have, like, put something behind that wall there? I don't know. No reason. Boom. Okay. So for this one, I think I'm going to do a crossbar above the door. And we're going to come up here. We'll have some additional glass up here. I just like the idea of having a lot of light in any of my Minecraft builds. And you might also say, Joe, why is this building so tall? Aren't you going to run out of glass? And I'll say, I didn't do the math on that. But yeah, that's probably, you know, now that I'm looking at my rapidly deplenishing supply, that's probably going to be what happened. Oh, okay. So, we are completely out of glass in our inventory, but that's why we have a whole greenhouse here. So we can look at all the other chests and hopefully realize that we're not completely out of glass. Well, here we go. Take some sand. Run out the back door. Close that. Look at that. We are just little engines of efficiency, charting a course like so many engines do. Engines, of course, are the primary navigational implement on any ship. Everybody might say, oh, don't you mean the helmsman, Joe? It's like, no, they automated that job away a long time ago. Anybody you see who's standing there pretending to be a helmsman, that's exactly what they're doing. They're pretending. That is not a real job. I don't know why I said that. That is a real job. Helmsman, thank you for your service. I frequently appreciate the things that cargo ships bring me. Anyway, we are going to go ahead and grab some of this. How many pieces of glass do we need? I think we only needed 2 pieces of glass. So, here we go. We're just going to run all the way up here. I forget what I was going to do with this, but somehow I only have 1 now. Did I put 1 down on the ladder behind me or something? Dang it, glass. Your transparent attempts to escape me have proved elusive. I cannot be confused. I am ladder-bound, though I'm hatch-trapped. Oh man, that tower looks cool in the rain. Awesome. Okay, so here we go. We got a little bit of glass all around here. The glass above makes the glass below the wood look more normal too now, kind of bizarrely. So I kind of think, oh, it'd be cool to do dark oak wood across here, but I'm out of dark oak wood, and I really don't want to go chop down another dark oak wood tree. So what would be a natural roof for a lumber supply hut? We have 1 acacia left. I think I've got acacia back in the castle, though. And, oh, wait, you know what? I probably should rip this out of the ground and replace that ground with something not terrible. And some torches. My goodness. Oh, I need a light sources. That much is apparent. So, we're going to take these and we're going to make these. And then we're going to find coal. None of these are coal. Or acacia. Dang it. Okay, so I'm going to go and gather some more materials, and then we will continue this build. Time skip. So stop recording. Face cam on. The zealous player on Mixer says, are you on Better Together? Nope, I am on Java for PC. Also, welcome to JoeHillsTSD. Glad to have you here today. Oh. Welcome to Free Toy 911. Glad to have you as well. Let's see. Blocks of coal. We don't need whole blocks of coal, but we could probably use 1. Welcome to everybody else. A person or something. Thomas Ward. Glad to have you. Neko Lear. So for those of you guys who don't know, I ignore the chat when I'm in recording mode. But now that I'm out of recording mode, I'm reading the chat. Welcome Aragante Diagra. Or Dragra. Welcome JamFam1348. David Para. 3 Steps to Awesomeness. Everybody else who came in. Glad to have you all. Okay, so. Got my botany notes here. Like, seriously, for real. Botany. Okay. Can I give a shout out to Norfolk, Virginia? Let's see. What do I know about Norfolk, Virginia? Sweet Norfolk, Virginia, where the skies are so blue. Sweet Norfolk, Virginia, Lord, I'm coming home to you. Oh, tell me true. La da 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 da. Let's see. Polar Boss says, what happened so far? I just collected some wood for some things. Now I'm going to collect more wood. Sure, guy says, good job on 5K Club. That was a lot of flying. Indeed. Hey, welcome, T13. Is it? Oh, no, T7AN. Blah? I don't speak French. Wikipedia had the answer to how photosynthesis worked in a concise fashion. Well, too bad for Wikipedia that they didn't get to take a real botany class and take notes on it in college, because that's what I did, and I'm going to enjoy it every day of my life. Acacia wood planks. Acacia wood planks. Acacia wood, please, and acacia wood, thanks. Okay, so let's see. Shadoo said, had a weird glitch when I dropped in. Don't know if you saw my message. I did not. Alrighty, have fun at church, Shadoo. Let's see. Castle Ravenloft looks perfect in the rain. I know, it looks so good. I love it. Welcome, Folgers Rocks. Glad to have you. Oh, yeah, I started recording with myself blue because I was sunburned the other day, but I actually found it's just way less distracting, because out of the corner of my eye, I can always see the video feed of my webcam, and it's less distracting because it's the same color as the sky, and so it doesn't bother me as much when I play. Okay, so let's go ahead here. So I think I want to make acacia slabs. As a botanist, did I like the movie The Martian? I'm not an actual botanist. I just took one class in college. There's a little bit of a difference there. No, I made only wooden trapdoors. No. Oh, my acacia. It's not even acacia colored. Okay, well, just gonna come around the outside here. Dang it. Dang, why is there water underneath there? I was like, I'm gonna have to, in order to get these back, I'm gonna have to grow the grass back over. Okay, so we're gonna go. Hey, Nate Jones, welcome. Just tell everyone you're holding your breath to raise money. That's actually a good idea. Yeah, I heard you got a killer deal on some guitar grade wood. There are monsters nearby. How nearby? The whole point of burying this bed is that there's never supposed to be monsters nearby. Okay, we're gonna go monster hunting. Face cam off. Start recording. Okay, so. Well, I gathered some acacia wood and then accidentally turned it all into wooden trapdoors instead of slabs, so that was a good move. Then it turned dark out, and apparently I can't use this bed because there are monsters nearby. But, like, I intentionally put the bed somewhere that monsters shouldn't be able to get nearby, so I figure I should come out here and try to deal with that in a responsible manner. Okay, when I say responsible manner, like, let's try actually having our bow and arrow in our hotbar. You know, like an adult. Okay, there you go. Hey, Mr. Skeleton. Do you like trading arrows? They're like pogs that are sharper. Okay, so now that we've just totally slammered that pog stack of arrows, there we go. We can get a real break. Take a nice rest. I am not sure what I want to do now that I don't have that acacia, though. I did take the trapdoors and put them around the sides of the thing, but, like, that was really gonna look cool, and now it's not. I think there might be some leftover fancy acacia in the nether hub, though. So, why don't we run over the, not the nether hub, the shopping district. So why don't we go run over to the shopping district real quick and take a look. Time skip. Dang it. I'm just gonna go through the... Dang it. Just let me climb into this thing. Come on. No. In. In. Okay, there we go. Zero Falls would fit nicely behind that Magma Line bridge. That is also a good point. Okay, so if I want to go to the primary nether hub, best way to go is up through here. Hey, welcome, Dotty Pond. I'm kind of between... I'm not going to cut the recording on this because we're going to be there so fast. But I am going to read the chat for a second. Welcome, Octal Scarab 2, who says, "You're my favorite," and hello. Thank you for the kind words, and hello back. Ellie Weiss says, "Uptime. Uptime girl, I've been living in a white pretty world for a 30-minute stream so far. I would drive except my car is in the yard." No, not really. That was just the only thing that would rhyme. Okay, so we are back in Scar's beautiful landscape. Am I going to be able to find the entrance to the underground, though, now that he's buried everything? Or made it all fancy? I think that the entrance to the underground was around here. It seems like it would be. Did he camouflage it on purpose? Or, okay. So, that was just going off my, like, sense memory, muscle memory. Maybe... I mean, it used to just be an empty hole in the ground that had stairs leading down. And then for a while it was like a pumpkin. And then it was a hole again. So there should be a way to get downstairs somewhere in here. Let's see. Did he... Maybe he moved the entrance when he built all this stuff. I do like all the plants. They give it kind of a cool overgrown effect with some interesting colors and stuff. But, oh wait, maybe this is it because it's colorful and noticeable. Nope, it's just parts of the nether intruding in the real world. Dang it. Scar! Well, maybe he left the acacia wood above ground. Oh, no, this is the all the clues thing. Dang it. Hey, Mr. Piggy, 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 do you know the way downstairs? What's that, Mr. Pig? Is there a redstone door that Cubfan made? There is. Okay, where can I find it? Is it similar to where it was before, Mr. Pig? Well, I'll give it a look. Okay, so, based on my knowledge of pre-existing entrances to Hermit City / the Tree of Petrification. Whoa, this is so cool. Well, it's probably not over here, but I just want to look in here because this is awesome. How is everybody on this server so talented? My goodness gracious, Scar. So cool. So cool. Okay, so we're going to try and find Cubfan's hidden red door. Let's see. This anvil reached orbit. Is this Cubfan's hidden redstone? This is where we were, and I was thinking... Okay, everybody use your redstone sensing skills. Do I have any redstone blocks with me? No. Dang it. I was gonna say I could start putting redstone torches down and just seeing what happens. Let's see, we're getting into potato territory over here. Oh, but you know what? The sun is back out. That's always nice. Is it in here? This looks like it could have a secret door in it. Let's see. I am open to suggestions, guys. If you guys actually can describe where this door is with more detail. As I dance and I prance throughout this land looking for a redstone door, that pig clearly gave me a bad tip. Because I think that this is the entrance for me. So we can just kind of come down here. There's our bookshelf. And we have enough, what do you call them, fireworks? To just land gently, gracefully on our table. Although I do want to take a second to just appreciate how beautiful this place is. And I wish zombies would stop knocking down my door every day, but good job with this scar. Good job, everyone. Okay. Do we have any acacia wood here? We do have redstone lamps. I do kind of want those. Oak wood. There it is. Acacia planks. And any acacia wood as well. There we go. So that should be enough for us to get started. How do I get back out of here, you might ask? Well, I come stand right here, and I throw an ender pearl up. Oh man, it's, I don't know, let's say there. No, that wasn't it at all. I think I'm gonna fall. Ooh. Okay, well, now we just run around in circles for a while. Time skip. Bring on the creepers, bring on the flame. Here comes the legend, the bravest of brave. Fiercer than lions, more southern than you. He conquered our hearts, now he'll conquer hell too. Joe Hills. I'm trying to find the original recording of that. I gotta dig it up because I'm putting together a little soundboard of some of the songs I wrote, or my brother wrote. That one was written by Sean, my brother, as well as the Ballad of Joe Hills, the original theme. I did write the Send Me Away Via Subspace song, but he performed it, and he did a great job. But if you're ever wondering why Joe plays that Send Me Away Via Subspace song, I wrote that for my No Man's Sky series. And, well, actually, I just wrote it as a song, but then I really liked it, and I used it for my No Man's Sky series. Send me a wave via subspace. Beam me a message from home. Tap me a hello in hollow. Tell me I'm not all alone. The corridors are narrow and the rations miss the mark as I fly like Zeno's arrow past the sparkles in the dark. I think of home and what I miss is picnics in the park. So send me a wave via subspace. Tap me a line or two. Because though we grow distantly, relativistically, I'm coming home to you. Alrighty. There we go. Alright. So, let's go ahead and plant this single potato somewhere, I guess. Because I don't want it in my inventory, but I don't want to waste it either. Dang it. Now I've got more stuff in my inventory. Potato, you're... There we go. Alright. So I have returned safely with my acacia wood. What I'm planning on doing here and now is taking some of this and turning it into slabs, not trapdoors, the internet computer box thing. You can't tell me what to do. I'm the master of my own destiny. And as such, I'm also going to put in more floor here. And, oh yeah, I need to put in some lights. So I was thinking maybe I put in some redstone lamps above the entrance here somehow. And I was thinking, like, I don't know how I would power those. Maybe I could put redstone torches underneath. So why don't we go grab 2 redstone torches. The perfect number. And we can just put these maybe like here and here. We'll just, boom. There we go. It's not too fancy. It's not too showy. It's a little bit light and a little bit glowy. I think it has a pretty good flow. We need to get moving on, though. So, let's go ahead also. And I wanted to add some additional things here. Just to kind of get a cool slope to this. I was kind of thinking I would have it kind of come down like so. And kind of come out over the walkway a little bit here. And this might be something that needs to be lit up. I fully admit that I did not think this through. Much like literally every part of 90% of the projects I've done. You know, and one of the fun things about the Castle Ravenloft build was it really did force me to think things through for a change. But this isn't the Castle Ravenloft build, so let's face it. I'm not going to think this through. I'm just going to put some stuff on here and hope that it works out for the best. Did I make some torches earlier? I did make some torches. So I can put those on top of these, like so. And kind of go up a little bit here. Whoops. I don't want mobs getting in. So I was actually going to fully cover this part, at least. Now, should I come out an extra block on either side? Do I have enough blocks for that? I do, so I will. We'll just kind of come out like so. And I think... Okay, well, so maybe I don't have exactly enough acacia for that. But general concept, I can get enough acacia for that. So we'll just kind of come back down here. Gotta let this grass regrow. I'm not sure about the lighting in this space. It might need some little bit of illumination there. And I'm not sure I want to have that bench right there. I mean, let's move it against that wall. So then we can come in here, we can see our fence, we can see outside. Having a good view of other buildings is really important in Minecraft. So, what are we going to do? We are going to grab these acacia wood planks. Acacia wood please and acacia wood thanks for all the fish. But now we have a delicious dish of roofing to accomplish. And I think we can. Boom. And like that little train that thought it could and thought it could and thought it could, we have a place now made of wood and other wood. So I think that's how the legend that could went. Oh, hey, and it made an H too. Let's just say that was intentional. The H is for howdy. Hey. The H is maybe for hey. Or maybe the H is for heart. Because really, what is a Minecraft build if it doesn't have a heart? It's like a person without a heart, except it doesn't depend on its cardiovascular system. So, unlike a person without a heart, it's not, you know, dying and or actually a corpse. So, there's additionally that? I don't know. You know what? Maybe buildings are like plants, and they depend on their Golgi apparatus and their cytoskeleton. I'm just reading stuff out of my botany notes still. I still have these out. I don't know, like in college you take all these notes on all these classes so you can pass these tests, and then what do you use them for? I don't know, not enough. So, like, maybe I need to come back and revisit these and see that vacuoles store chemicals. They sequester secondary metabolites. What was that noise? Is that the horse again? Dang it, horse, I'm trying to read my botany notes instead of making a good YouTube video. I see how it is. Anyway, until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring. Don't go away, chat. The stream is not over. That was just the conclusion of that episode's recording. I'm still here. Thank you for the follows on Mixer, Custom Rocket 74, and Multiple Spoons 95. And hey, welcome, Reclavin. Howdy, everybody else who has come in. Arrogance, Drag. Oh wait, I said hello to you already. Welcome to the DBH. Welcome, Chloe Horn. So, Puffball. Alex Grotecki. I'm glad to have everybody here. THBH says, Hermitcraft still exists? Wow, I started watching it back in 2012. It does. You know, for those of you guys, I should do an episode where it's like, so, welcome to Hermitcraft. This is what we do here. Yeah, let's do that real quick. Let's get THBH caught up on Hermitcraft for everybody who missed it. Okay. So, we are going to turn the face cam off, start recording. This is a really hard thing to control. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. So, you've missed the last 5 years of Hermitcraft. Well, I know some of you guys who have started watching the show back in 2012 might be a little bit surprised by some of the changes we've had since then. Like, for example, there are maps in Minecraft now. Ooh, look at that map behind me. I'm not really good at third-person control. Also, there's like fireworks, and you can fly. But you know what? That's a little bit more about Minecraft than it is about, how do you change your view, than it is about Hermitcraft. You know? How has my life changed in the last 5 years? When I started on Hermitcraft, I was engaged. Now I'm married, and I have a 5-year-old kid. So that's pretty cool. I mean, I guess we're coming up on the 6th year, actually, of Hermitcraft. So, pretty exciting. This is my base called Red Sky Bay. I've got a full-scale model of Castle Ravenloft, Tracy and Laura Hickman's famous Dungeons & Dragons vertical dungeon, also known as a castle. You know, the thing is, if you're good enough at making castles, you know, for vampires to live in, the whole thing eventually basically just becomes a dungeon. You know, at least it's terrifying in the same ways as a dungeon. So that's good. You know, I've been working on this for about a year, actually, building this insane landscape. But Hermitcraft isn't about what I build. It's about what we build. Whoops. And about how we walk into doors. Because Hermitcraft is also about comedy. You know, it's not good enough to just construct a door. Oh, also, speaking of constructing a door, this drawbridge here is designed to actually close. Now, the way I did that was I set up the whole thing with signs underneath it that can be blown up when I hit a special trigger. And then you might say, Joe, that's not closing the door, that's just blowing the door up. I actually have a set of pistons and a bunch of additional concrete that create a vertical wall right here. Let's go up here and check out this mechanism. So, because you might remember, Hermitcraft was originally built to be a lot of redstone and stuff. And if there's one thing I can do, it's nearly fall to my death while doing redstone stuff. So I thought, like, let me show you a little bit of that. We have repeaters now. We didn't have those when we started Hermitcraft. We didn't have these observer blocks that send pulses. But yeah. So up here, I've got a whole bunch of additional brown concrete powder that the same thing that triggers the bridge to blow up will then knock all this wall down from this very compact area here and completely fill that in. So, yes, it's Hermitcraft 5 or 6 years later. Dang it. We're still falling to our deaths and constructing redstone doors. But with concrete powder now. It's colorful. That wasn't an option before. And, you know, a lot of things, weren't options before. You know, we still have a gaming district. Our first gaming district was built in a mushroom biome so that mobs wouldn't spawn. You know what? So is this one. Although, confusingly, some parts of the district have extended out a little bit past the mushroom biome. So, like, you've got this crazy Elytra flat course here that was built by Mumbo Jumbo, one of our youngest members. But he's got a lot of promise, guys. I think you should keep an eye out for Mumbo Jumbo. He is, you know, going places. Loves filming things. Has a real passion for travel. I met him in Minecon Anaheim. Cool guy. Very tall. Tall guy. Tall and cool. He's like a glacial mountain. But anyway, as you can see, we've got all sorts of games in the game district we wouldn't have been able to build back in the first Hermitcraft. Colored glass? That wasn't even a thing yet. It's just fun to think about how much things have changed. Oh, we've got ice boats, and we've got whatever this is, slides, and other stuff. I don't know, man. But yeah, what have we built? We've built some cool stuff, and we've enjoyed it. But you know what? Time hermit flies when you're having fun. So, let us sail not toward the sun, but actually toward the nether. Now, that's another thing that's changed a little bit in the last few years. It used to be that the nether was very unsafe, and I'm lost now. Some things never change. I'm always lost now. It doesn't matter if it's the past or the present. The gift of poor navigation keeps on giving. So, we are going to wander this way and show off a little bit of our nether builds. Now, we've always been big fans of having kind of crazy builds inside the nether, but back in the day, we originally had a lot more stone and chains, and now it's a lot more flowers and ice and all that sort of thing, you know? but it's basically a little bit more open. You know, we used to build as close to the top of the nether as we could. Let me adjust my video settings here. Brightness. Well, we still do. There it is. There's the top of the nether, bedrock. And here are our little portals and entrances and exits to our own little worlds here. False Symmetry is always doing stuff. She's actually doing stuff right now, thereby further proving my point. But I don't want to, like, spoil her next episode. Why don't we go this way? Is it because there are no minecarts? That's why we're not going that way. Why don't we go this way? Also, are there boats? Because I think the things over here need boats. There are no boats. Okay, we're going to skip all of the tunnels that require special things. Where's Good Times with Scar's thing? He has a nearby base that looks really cool. To Scar! I don't think Good Times with Scar was on the server when I first joined. But look at this. He is building these insane upside-down cityscapes. He's like, hey, Joe, let's take your expectations and flip them. And I'm like, what? You flip my expectations? They've been subverted. You know, that's pretty cool. And then he's just like, oh, you think I can flip things over one time? Well, check this out. And then you emerge into, whoa, this is a room that is hard to get out of. Thank you to whoever put that dirt block there. Do I have a sign? I'm going to, you know what? One thing that never changes, it never hurts to be polite. Thank for adding this dirt block step. Joe Hills. I still put my name on everything. Anyway. We are almost out of fireworks. That's actually not good for any tour. But yeah, one thing that never changes is that people on this server love to build things. So Good Times with Scar, one of our newer members, he's only been on here about 2 or 3 years, but look at this. He's made a mark. This modern cityscape is entirely his construction, his devising, and I'm slowly realizing that, you know, it never hurts to grow a community. Now, actually, I've always felt that way. I've been a big fan of some of the folks that we have been bringing on, even though we've had to say goodbye to some of them for the last several years, because it brings so much new life and new sparks of joy to a group to see things from the point of view of someone else. You know, I was actually thinking of building a rocket model, but my idea to build a rocket model would not have been to have it ascended into the heavens on a plume of flame and smoke. And, you know, compared to Scar's, mine would have been just a joke. But, you know, this guy inspires me, and that gets my brain rewired, see? And I don't know, there's a lot of kitties, and they're distracting me. Dang it, kitties. You're busting my rhymes. Goodbye. Okay, so we're going to leave those cats and Scar behind. I do need to get more fireworks from my rockets before we continue. So, time skip. Okay, so while we run back to my base, let's play some music. Music I wrote.
Send me away via subspace. Beam me a message from home. Cast me a hello in hollow. Tell me I'm not all alone. The corridors are narrow and the rations miss the mark as we fly like Xeno's arrow past the sparkles in the dark. I think of home and what I miss is picnics in the park. Oh, send me away via subspace. Tap me a line or two. Because though we grow distantly, relativistically, I'm coming home to you.
I like playing that song when I'm on my way home, because I am coming home. Also, welcome Kuya SGA on Mixer. Things are going well. I am glad to see you this evening. I am just in the middle of an episode, so I'm going to start going back into recording mode shortly. But what I wanted to do is quickly grab some fireworks so that I don't die. Oh, also, I should grab some food so that I don't die. Dang it. Okay. Let's see. Send me a wave via subspace. Like a physical, like it's a pun on waving with your hand and like a wave file, and also the waves of radio transmission. Okay. Let's see. Nathan Sweeney says, I have to jump out of the stream. Feel like you're missing a lot. But yeah. Okay. So, let's see. What was I here for? Fireworks. They were in one of these chests. Well, or at least I saw the stuff to make them. Okay, so fireworks time. Yeah, we're going to have to make them. Okay, so we'll leave some extra here. I had bread in the top chest. Thank you. Boom. Bread was in the bottom. That's fine. Is there a place to find all your songs? Not really, no. Because I'm not a musician. I write songs, and sometimes I read them as poems, or my brother performs them. Other times he writes and performs his own songs. So they're a lot. Arguably, they're more his songs than mine, but in a lot of ways. But let's see. Since I'm in explaining mood, what's with the name tag and horse armor in your inventory? Oh, I don't know. I found them in a one of those what do you call those? Dungeons? Let's see. We are gonna go. I think we're gonna go to Asuma's base now. Whoa, that guy scared me. See, I think I go to Asuma's base too much. So Falses would actually be really cool to go to, but Spullet and XP crafted. Hey, welcome Purple Crafted to Impulse and Gold Farm. I visit Mumbo's base all the time. Comics Cathedral, Will's not. How did I miss Isuma's base? It's got to be over here. There it is. We're going to just hop down here. Can I actually sort? Wow. That almost worked. Hey, llama. Dang it, it's so loud. It's cool, Hermitcraft Live. It is Dramatic Viking. It is. Does my brother have a YouTube channel where he puts his music? I don't think so. I should ask him. So further exploring the Hermitcraft server, you know, Isuma is still a member. He has been around a long time. He's still got an X at the beginning of his name, and apparently he's canceling this mountain for some reason. I'm guessing what that X means is that mountain is canceled, so don't go there. We've got all sorts of stuff over here. Nice little radio transmission tower for him to share his ideas about putting iron trap doors on everything with the world. I'm guessing that's what this is for. Doesn't seem to... It seems to be dangerous and impractical. So, yeah. Oh, that's cool. He's got a tunnel through the mountain there. Can we actually safely do... Oh, that's not a cancellation mark. That's a notice that X marks the spot that you can fly through. Oh, I didn't fly through it very well. All these doors seem to caution me not to fall in there. So I'm going to do that. Because, much like the original Hermitcraft server, if you die in Hermitcraft, you have to go get new stuff. So, I don't want to deal with that. Wow, this is so big, though. Let's just close that real quick. I don't know what this room is for, other than looking cool. Oh my goodness, there's a hot air balloon. This room does a good job of looking cool, though. So, I'll hand that to Asuma. Dang it. We've got acacia wood doors now on Hermitcraft. Oh, and signs with world records on them. And, I don't know, creepy eyes. Noise-canceling headphones, apparently. So I guess this is the music room. But, okay. Yeah. Anyway, so I just wanted to show you guys a little bit of how Hermitcraft has changed. You know, it's... Whoa, what is that face? That's a creepy skull. See, we still have creepy skeletons. We just have them at a larger scale. It's a bigger, better Hermitcraft. But in some ways, it's a lot more personal. Like, look at these armor stands. Armor stands in Hermitcraft allow us to, I don't know, encase people in glass after stealing everything but their clothes. Also, apparently this is the war room, and there's no fighting allowed. Thank you to Dr. Strangelove for suggesting that excellent rule to Isuma. I think this is the way we came in. Are we going to be able to find our way out? You know, I kind of want to see. Let's go ahead and see if we can get a good distance above this mountain. Wow. Wait, is this supposed to be like a volcano? Is there Oh, let's not go in there. But that is pretty cool. See, so we're still using lava in unsafe ways, and there's a bunch of colorful blocks here for sheep farms. You can never have too many sheep farms on Hermitcraft. They're an old standby. So, what does this do? It cycles the sheep through automatically, I guess, so they're easier to shear somehow? Well, it doesn't have to make sense. That's the Hermitcraft difference. So, anyway, another exit over there. It's just so fun to fly around people's bases and see what they're making. To, you know, just explore and get a sense of something outside of yourself, you know? Because we get so caught up in everything we're trying to do or take control of in our own lives. But other people are doing cool stuff too, despite their own challenges. And it's just great to have a chance to stop by and visit somewhere else for a while. So, I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and wander back out. Maybe we'll stop by one more base before we end the episode. Time skip. Kuya says you can fly through the lava. I do not trust you. That is not a good idea. Who's on the server right now? It's just me and False Symmetry. Guys, I go to Mumbo's base like every episode. And I already talked about him on the, what do you call it? On the flying thing. Let's go to Stress Monster's base. Is that number of deaths? Probably. I think we are going to go to Stress Monster's base, even though there's no rail cart. Wait, I can make a rail cart. But I need a wood bench. But I can make a wood bench. Okay, so...
Plays for Nashville when he plays Minecraft. That's Joe Hills. That's Joe Hills.
Dang it! Why is this still not done? Oh well. False is online right now. I don't want to interrupt her. Ian K says, why don't you play Fullcraft? Fullcraft is an invite-only server, and I have not received an invite. Welcome, Rupert. Might want to check out B-Dubs' Tree Dome. Oh, that's a good point. Oh yeah, Joe's from Nashville. That's why there's music. That is true. Thank you for the follow, Monkey Blood, on Mixer. Alright. So we emerge from the nether in a floral landscape. A lot of these flowers weren't in Minecraft back when we first got started. But you know what? That's okay, because Stress Monster is actually, I think, the newest member of our server. She just joined with the launch of Season 5, and she's got a pretty cool build style. I love all this, like, Swamp Village stuff. Like, there's just... It feels like a real community could have organically sprung up here and decided to make this land their home. I am not very good with these sorts of sparse builds that create a good sense of space, and I could learn a lot from Stress. Now, she does not light her builds very aggressively, which can make them more visually appealing in a lot of ways, but they also make it really dangerous for me to visit in the dark, because if I go down on the ground, creepers might spawn and blow up her stuff. But yeah, I love this crazy UFO beacon thing too. This is just such a cool way to do this. Oh wait, is this a giant statue of Stress Monster herself? Well, it's hard to see in the dark, but I assume it is. So anyway, it might be worthwhile to wait up here where it's safe and I won't get blown up by a creeper for the dawn, so I can showcase this area a little bit better. So, until then, I'm going to look directly into this laser. No, never do that. Probably not safe. Time skip. My eyes. I'm going to stand probably up on here. So if something does spawn, it'll knock me down. That's a good safe tip. Okay, so let's see. Where is the actual... Is that sun coming up? No, okay, the moon is rising. Good, good, good. How many people were on the server when you joined? How new am I to Hermitcraft? I was the first person to join after they launched. So they were around for about 5 weeks when I joined. And I think there were maybe 8 or 12 people. Okay. Yeah, THBH, you did inspire an entire video. Good job. Okay. Oh, I'm stretching out. So I'm gonna stop the recording real quick and turn the face cam back on while we wait for the sun to come up. It'll be a minute, but good to stretch out. Gotta get those arms. Everything wiggles. Seriously, if you've just been sitting there the whole time while I've been streaming and you're not moving around, you need to. This is good. This is physical fitness right here. This is what fitness looks like. Yeah, just kidding. But it is actually good to, like, loosen up occasionally. Okay. So, yeah, I've been on the server for over 6 years, I guess. So, a while. Welcome, Lynn. Glad to have you today. Welcome, DJ. Welcome, Remarkable5. Yeah, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Gotta stretch out. Get those foam fingers up. Yeah. Okay. Alrighty. So, right now, I'm just waiting for the sun to go down. Or sun to go up. Who made the Joe Hills song? Well, Sean Hills, my brother, made the Ballad of Joe Hills, which is the Who's the Guy Who Can Conquer Death. But he also did the one about the Nightmare Realm. And he also did the one... So there was a mini game where you could jump on people's heads and break their face. And I played as the Stomper class. And he actually made this jingle for it.
Romping, stomping, watch your noggin, here comes the Joe Hills. Jumping, lunging, your bones be crunching, here comes the Joe Hills. Here comes the Joe Hills.
Yeah, it's pretty goofy. I don't play that one, like, ever usually. But it was fun. Let's see. So anyway, I'm going to face cam off, start recording again. A new day has dawned on the same village that the sun set on this village, and now it rises. And so we see the daily surprises of the beauty of a landscape that's enmeshed in vines, but still there's colors and curves and lines, and the whole thing is very creative, and I really like it. I'm so pleased that Stress was able to join us this season on Hermitcraft. Every member we've ever had join, I've always been like, this is awesome. Why didn't we invite this person earlier? Although, obviously, sometimes, like, that person wasn't playing Minecraft earlier, or nobody knew how to get a hold of them, or something. But anyway, I think that Stress is a cool little UFO thing, and, you know, I'm realizing I don't know how to actually get back out of here. Somewhere in this whole facility, there is a tunnel down to where the nether is. Hopefully it's right here with the diamonds. Oh my goodness, I thought that was like a sculpture of me. Look, look, look. How do I switch F5? That guy looks just like me. Wow, how do you do this camera? This camera's a difficult thing to manage. But yeah, look. Twinsies. Anyway, I should probably find my way home. And I want to acknowledge, though, that it would be deceptive for me to say that I showed you even a fifth of the stuff on this server today. This is just a tiny taste, a tiny sample. We visited Stress Monster's base, which we're flying over now, Isuma's. I showed you Mumbo's flat course, as well as a bunch of other stuff that was constructed in our games district, primarily by ZF, who is also an amazing builder, whose base I didn't really visit because it's mostly underground and I always get lost. But anyway, I hope that if you've been taking a break from Hermitcraft for a few years, getting your own house in order, that's okay. We all have plenty to do. But welcome back to Hermitcraft. Hermitcraft. Welcome home. Until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring. Stop recording. Stream is not over. So, hi stream. Hello. Welcome Beach Baller 123. This is PC, not console. Okay. So, there you go, THBH. There's your video. You are now not at all caught up on Hermitcraft. There's so much stuff I didn't have a chance to show you. So, also, I really don't. I wasn't gonna end the video here, but I genuinely don't know where the exit is. So if anybody here, like, I remember it was kind of, I've shown up here before, and I remember the exit being by a ravine, but I don't know if she covered up the ravine. Oh no, I'm almost out of fireworks too. Dang it, okay. Oh my goodness. Has the Hermit Flies episode been uploaded yet? No, I'm behind on editing, guys. Oh man, where is that exit? Yep, you've seen 2 YouTube videos be recorded today so far. Does anybody, seriously, if anybody knows where Stress Monster's nether portal is, that would be so cool. Yeah, Kuya SGA says, one thing I love about your server is that you release the download when the season's done. We do. So you guys will all be able to check out this stuff later. The exit is below Miner Steve and his diamonds. Okay. Oh, yeah, here it is. Thank you, Arctic Blast. From the Arctic future to the Arctic past, we're in the middle of the Arctic present. Your real gift. 3, 2, 4. Okay. Mudkip Production Studio says, I want my own video. Probably not. Probably not going to happen. Okay, well, let's see. I left the house to go record at around 12:15 today. And I kind of kept getting sidetracked. Because it's like, oh, I need to pick up a new headset for my D&D streams. Because I keep hitting... So, I've got the microphone stand right here. But when I have a bunch of D&D books out, I kept hitting the microphone stand. So, I was like, I'll go get a gaming headset just for my D&D streams. It probably won't sound as good as the real microphone, but it will sound better than the real microphone getting smacked by books all the time. And then I was like, well, while I'm out, I need to run this errand, and I need to go get this, and I need to pick up that. And, you know, then I'm just like, I get to the studio, and somebody else because this is kind of a shared space, one of the other guys in the space is like, oh, you know, I need to run and get new shoes. And I'm like looking at the holes in my shoes. And I'm like, I don't need new shoes, technically. But if you're going to get new shoes, and if eventually I want people to stop noticing that I have holes in my shoes, I should probably get new shoes. So it's just been, like, crazy busy. Outy Pants says, D&D streams, are those on a different channel? I've done usually I only do those on Mixer, but I don't usually record them because they're mostly, like, test games where, like, for stuff I want to record later, and so I don't want to go back and edit them. I'm really lazy. But yeah, the castle that I've been building is a model of one of the most famous D&D castles ever, Castle Ravenloft. So I'll just do a quick flyby of Castle Ravenloft for anybody who just came in, hasn't seen it. Okay. Alrighty, see you later, THBH. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, so this is my model of Castle Ravenloft. It was part of the I6 supplement for Dungeons & Dragons, devised by Tracy and Laura Hickman back in 1983, and it was recognized because it was one of the first maps to really incorporate verticality. It had, like, previous dungeons would be like, you would go halfway through the dungeon, and then you would go down some stairs, and then you'd be in the second half of the dungeon. Whereas this whole castle is just full of stairwells that go up and down. It's basically a giant vampire murder maze, but not like in a friendly way where you're like, hey, let's go in this castle and murder a vampire, but more like you got invited to this castle by a vampire, and now you are probably going to get murdered. That is what happens next in your life, and last in your life. It's really the only thing you can do. But basically, yeah, so this is, the idea of this setting is that this vampire has invited you for dinner, and there are 3 artifacts hidden throughout the castle that if you can recover them, you might have a chance at killing him. But good luck at even getting to them. And one thing that Tracy and Laura Hickman did that was pretty smart, whoa, things can spawn up there? Okay, well, I didn't know that, but now I do. One thing Tracy and Laura Hickman did with this castle that was particularly interesting was that they set it up so that the locations of the artifacts that you retrieved were randomized at the beginning of the game. So even if you had played this map before with your friends, you could play it another time and it would be a totally different experience because your objectives would be different with where you have to go and everything. So, yeah, anyway. Here's a vampire's bedroom. Lots of big, heavy curtains, although they're open right now. Bathroom, you know, bathtub full of blood. Pretty standard stuff. Yeah, that sort of thing. Wedding cake. More stairs. Whole castle. Tons of stairs in the production of this. But yeah, it has been pretty fun building all this. Got to use purple blocks to make the roof, which is fun. Some of these rooms still need a little bit more decoration. This one's actually pretty okay. Guest bedroom, guest lounge. Okay, and then further up here, I think this is a stairwell to... It does actually go all the way up. I think the familiar room here is pretty okay, but these 2 rooms still need work. I just gotta get my stuff together. Gotta figure that out. It's always a pain to have gaps and stuff. Hey, welcome, Rar Weather D17. Glad to have you today. I should probably cover this roof with slabs rather than torches at some point too, but... Purple, looking good? My life is a lie. It's true. How did I get so many purple blocks? I grew a purple forest, basically, that was constantly loaded. And so when you have a bunch of purple trees around all the time, they just keep growing. But yeah, we've got the approach to the castle from the Zerpool encampment here. And it's getting dark, so I probably shouldn't just loiter in the dark. But I'm really happy with how this came out. Hey, welcome, Bash. Glad to have you. Uh-oh. And that's how you end your flight. Dang it. Okay. Kuya says you did a fantastic job on it. Thank you, Kuya. Okay, we're gonna grab a quick nap. Lego Show Television said go back to X's base. I was just at X's base. I'm good. Let's stretch out again. Okay. So let's see. It is almost 8 o'clock. So I need to transfer all that footage to my laptop and edit it. Or in order to edit it, I need to transfer all the footage to my laptop before I leave the studio. So I am probably going to call this a stream. Before I get in trouble though, I'm going to get more fireworks so I don't accidentally start the next video and wander off a cliff without any fireworks. Also, I'm putting these pants back on. I took those off so I could do the F5 mode, and then I just forgot. Okay. So, let's go ahead and end our video with a good view of the Red Sky Bay sign. So, anyway, thank you guys very much for coming out today to join me in Red Sky Bay on the Hermitcraft server. Until next time stream, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring.
Send me away via subspace. Beam me a message from home. Cast me a hello in hollow. Tell me I'm not all alone. The corridors are narrow and the rations miss the mark as we fly like Xeno's arrow past the sparkles in the dark. I think of home and what I miss is picnics in the park. Oh, send me away via subspace. Tap me a line or two, because though we grow distantly, relativistically, I'm coming home to you.